Major misconceptions is the first and the most trending: AI is going to replace me. Okay, and which is part true, which is part not true. And this is what I would say: AI, the people who are using AI are going to replace the people who are not using AI. That is the first ground rule that we have to put out there. Yes, AI will replace you, but it will create different opportunities for learning about AI and working with it in a, in a better way. I'm going to give an example. Lately, Safaricom has been putting billboards that are created by AI. Now, you will imagine the graphic designer or the marketing designer who has been doing the posters has already lost their job. But remember, someone sat somewhere and used or pitched that idea that why don't we save costs and start identify ways that we can create, creative photos or images or advertisements using AI. And I'm sure they were given an opportunity to develop that. And that is what you see. So you see that person who got to understand the impact of AI within the branding industry got that job and got that job done. Now, if whoever you are or whatever you are doing, if you get to understand how you can work with AI to create value for your organization, then you remain relevant. But if you sit back and start crying and whining that my job is going to be replaced, yes, it will be, but it's not by AI, but by the person who can use AI in what you're doing. So that is one misconception that has really been happening around us. The second misconception is that AI is going to be superhuman, or it's going to take over and change the world. Now, which is the most dangerous weapon right now in the world? Is nuclear weapon. Has it killed anyone when it was developed, despite its its dangers being communicated to the world? It has not, because there have been controls around it. One person or two people in in a government would have controlling codes to it. Only certain people would access it, and for anyone to access it, you have to know how to use it. You have to use it for good. Only in wars, for example, maybe might be used for destruction, but it's also used controllably. In the same way, as we develop machine, the first rule should always be protect the human. When you're coding a machine, you can code it in any way that you want. But the first rule that we always advise people who are innovating or who are AI engineers or creating AI models is the first rule you should put in that machine is that protect the human and make sure that you keep on working with the human, so that as AI develops, it does not generally develop without control. The human aspect has to be there to manage its control. So when you talk about AI taking over the world, possibly it will if it is not controlled, and that's where ethical AI comes in. But if we are able to be ethically responsible and make sure that anyone who innovates in AI has a controlling committee or a mitigating committee or a risk management committee, then any development of AI, not only in Africa, even around the world, can be controlled, and human will always live the safe space together with AI. The third misconception about AI is that AI removes, and I don't know if you've heard about this, removes the aspect of God, then it becomes God. That is not true. I am a Christian, and I'm sure I'm speaking to anyone else who is religious affiliated. We are all human beings, and we are all in control. AI does not have a soul, neither does it have a spirit, neither does it have emotional intelligence. All it does what it's told. So the concept that AI is God and is going to replace the God aspect of it is not true, because if you want to destroy AI as a human, you can do that immediately, and there's no soul that is going to remain on earth. So what I would advise right now, AI has no soul, it has no heart, it has no emotions. What it does, it just does what it does. The human aspect of us is unique. We are soul beings, we are human beings, and no animal, no AI, no intelligent machine can replace that. But we have the power to control what we create around us.